Manifestation is not a fragmented process. You are not bound by time, space, or any limitation when you align your inner world with your desires. The power within you is infinite and knows no boundaries. Clarity of desire is the cornerstone of all manifestation. To bring forth what you want into your reality, you must first understand exactly what it is that you desire. This may seem simple, but in truth, it requires profound introspection and an unwavering commitment to self-awareness. Most people move through life with vague wants, scattered thoughts, and conflicting wishes. They say, I want success, I want love, or I want happiness, but these are not clear desires, they are mere shadows of clarity, too ambiguous to draw the power of creation to them. Clarity is not just knowing what you want, it is the complete embodiment of your vision, as if it were already true. Another vital aspect of clarity is specificity. You must paint your desire with the vivid strokes of imagination. It is not enough to say, I want a new home. Instead, envision every detail, the color of the walls, the warmth of the sunlight streaming through the windows, the feeling of the soft carpet under your feet. Live within that vision, as though it is your present reality. The clearer your image, the more power it holds. Vagueness dilutes your energy, while specificity sharpens your focus, drawing the unseen forces of creation toward you like a magnet. Clarity also involves prioritization. When you try to manifest multiple things at once, it's easy to become overwhelmed. But clarity allows you to see how each desire fits into the greater whole of your life. It's not about choosing one thing over another. It's about recognizing how all your desires can coexist harmoniously. This requires trust in your inner guidance. Sometimes the journey to one desire opens doors to others you hadn't even imagined. Clarity does not mean rigidity, it means trusting that the essence of what you seek is always working to align with you, even if the form it takes surprises you. It is also essential to let go of external influences when defining your desires. Too often, people shape their wants based on what they believe they should want or what society expects of them. But these are not true desires, they are borrowed dreams, and they carry no creative power. The clarity you seek must come from within. Sit with yourself in silence and listen to the whispers of your heart. Ask yourself, is this what I truly want? Or is it what I've been told to want? When your desire is authentic, it will resonate with a deep sense of peace and certainty. Clarity requires consistency. Your vision must remain steady, unshaken by the changing circumstances of the external world. Doubts will arise and obstacles may appear, but they are only distractions. Clarity acts as your anchor, keeping you grounded in the truth of what you desire. When you hold a clear image of your goal, you send a powerful signal to the universe. But when you waver, your energy becomes scattered, and the manifestation process slows. Clarity is a living practice. It is not something you define once and then forget. As you grow and evolve, so too will your desires. This is not a sign of failure, but of expansion. Allow yourself the freedom to refine your vision. Each time you return to your desires, you deepen your understanding of them, and in doing so, you bring them closer to you. Clarity of desire is the foundation upon which all manifestation is built. It is the light that guides you through the shadows of doubt and the storms of uncertainty. When you know with absolute certainty what you want and hold that vision firmly in your mind and heart, you set into motion forces beyond your comprehension. The world begins to shift, opportunities arise, and your desires take shape in ways you could never have planned. Clarity is the act of claiming your power as a creator, and with it, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Unified feeling is the secret language through which desires are transformed into reality. It is not enough to think about what you want, nor is it sufficient to visualize it vividly if your feelings remain fragmented or disconnected. The power to manifest lies in aligning your emotional state with the reality you wish to create, allowing all your desires to exist harmoniously within you. Unified feeling bridges the gap between your inner world and the external reality, creating a seamless flow of energy that brings your desires into being. When we speak of unified feeling, we are referring to the profound sense of fulfillment that comes from embodying the emotional state of having already achieved everything you desire. This feeling is not something you hope for or look forward to, it is a reality you step into now. Imagine holding the simultaneous joy, peace, and certainty of living the life you dream of. That feeling becomes your compass, your guide, and the very foundation of your manifestation practice. Many people struggle to manifest because their feelings are divided. They may think positively about one goal while doubting another. They might feel excited about love but anxious about finances, or confident about health but uncertain about career success. These conflicting emotions create resistance. It is as if you are trying to sail in two directions at once, pulling against yourself rather than moving forward. Unified feeling eliminates this resistance by aligning all aspects of your emotional state into one cohesive vibration. To cultivate a unified feeling, you must first identify and release any inner conflicts. Take time to reflect on your desires and notice where doubts, fears, or insecurities arise. Do you feel unworthy of a particular goal? Do you worry about how achieving one desire might affect another? These hidden tensions must be resolved before your emotional state can harmonize. By addressing these inner conflicts, you create space for your feelings to align and strengthen your manifestation power. Next, immerse yourself in the feeling of fulfillment. This requires more than surface-level positivity. It demands that you embody the emotions of your desired reality fully and completely. Close your eyes and imagine your life as if every desire has already been fulfilled. What does it feel like to wake up in the home you've always wanted, surrounded by the people you love, enjoying perfect health and boundless success? Let those feelings wash over you. Feel the gratitude, joy, and peace as though they are real now, not someday, but in this moment. Unified feeling also requires consistency. It is not enough to feel aligned for a few moments or even a few days. You must carry that emotional state with you, allowing it to infuse every aspect of your life. This does not mean ignoring challenges or suppressing negative emotions. Rather, it means returning to the feeling of fulfillment whenever you are pulled off course. Treat it as your emotional home, the place you return to whenever doubt or fear arises. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating unified feeling is gratitude. Gratitude anchors you in the present moment while simultaneously affirming the reality of your desires. When you express gratitude for something as though it has already been received, you align your emotions with the reality you wish to create. This act of gratitude reinforces your belief in the unseen and strengthens your emotional alignment. The unified feeling also involves trust. It requires you to let go of the how and the when, and instead focus solely on the what. Trust that the path to your desires will unfold perfectly, even if it defies logic or expectation. When you hold a unified feeling, you are not concerned with the mechanics of manifestation. You simply know with unwavering certainty that what you desire is already yours. This trust amplifies the power of your feelings, creating a magnetic force that draws your desires to you effortlessly. Unified feeling is not limited to one desire at a time. You are capable of holding the emotional state of multiple fulfilled desires simultaneously. Think of your feelings as a symphony, with each desire adding a unique note to the harmony. As you practice aligning your emotions, you will find that it becomes easier to hold this multifaceted feeling without strain or confusion. Instead of fragmenting your energy, you consolidate it into a single, powerful vibration that resonates with the totality of your dreams. Unified feeling is the embodiment of living in the end, the state of knowing that what you seek is already yours. It is a state of alignment, trust, and profound peace. When you master this emotional state, you unlock the ability to manifest not just one desire, but a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. This feeling becomes your greatest ally, guiding you effortlessly toward the life you were always meant to live. To manifest through unified feeling is to step into the truth of your being. It is to realize that you are not separate from your desires, but one with them. You are the creator of your reality, and your emotions are the tools through which that creation takes place. Embrace the power of unified feeling and watch as your world transforms to reflect the fullness of your inner state. The world we live in is filled with distractions. From the moment we wake, our minds are bombarded with thoughts, worries, opinions, and external demands. This mental clutter keeps us tethered to the surface of life, unable to access the deeper, more profound layers of our consciousness. Manifestation requires clarity and focus, but these cannot coexist with mental chaos. Inner silence is the antidote. It is the practice of turning inward, away from the noise, and entering the stillness where creation begins. To cultivate inner silence, you must first become aware of the thoughts that dominate your mind. Most people live in a state of unconscious mental activity, their thoughts running on autopilot. These thoughts often reflect fear, doubt, or limitation, creating resistance to their desires. The practice of inner silence allows you to observe these thoughts without attachment, letting them pass like clouds in the sky. By not engaging with them, you begin to quiet the mind and create a space for clarity and intention. Inner silence is not about forcing the mind to be still. It is about allowing stillness to emerge naturally. Forcing creates resistance, but allowing invites ease. Begin by finding a quiet place where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, letting your body relax. As you settle, notice the thoughts that arise. Do not judge or resist them, simply observe. Over time, as you continue this practice, the flow of thoughts will slow, and you will begin to experience the stillness beneath them. In this stillness, you connect with the creative power within you. It is in moments of inner silence that your desires take root. When the mind is quiet, you can direct your focus with precision and clarity. This is the state in which visualization becomes most effective. Imagine your desired reality in vivid detail, holding the image in the stillness of your mind. Without the interference of doubt or distraction, this image becomes imprinted upon your consciousness, setting the manifestation process into motion. The power of inner silence extends beyond manifestation. It transforms your relationship with the world. When you practice silence, you become less reactive to external circumstances. The noise of the world no longer dictates your inner state. You move through life with a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that your reality is shaped from within, not imposed from without. This inner peace becomes a foundation for everything you create. Inner silence is also the key to receiving guidance and inspiration. When the mind is noisy, it is difficult to hear the subtle whispers of intuition. But in silence, you open yourself to receive. Ideas, solutions, and insights flow effortlessly, often in ways that surpass your conscious understanding. This guidance aligns you with the path to your desires, making the process of manifestation smoother and more harmonious. It is important to remember that inner silence is not an escape from life, it is an immersion into its deepest reality. It does not mean withdrawing from the world, but rather engaging with it from a place of stillness and power. In silence, you align with your true nature, the part of you that is infinite and boundless. From this state, you act not from fear or lack, but from abundance and certainty. Inner silence is a practice, not a destination. It is something you return to again and again, each time deepening your connection to it. Even in moments of chaos, you can find pockets of stillness within yourself. These moments, however brief, hold immense power. They remind you that you are not the noise of your thoughts or the circumstances of your life, you are the stillness that lies beneath it all. As you integrate inner silence into your life, you will notice profound changes. Your desires will manifest more effortlessly, your mind will become clearer, and your sense of peace will grow. The stillness you cultivate within will radiate outward, transforming not only your inner world but also the reality around you. Inner silence is the space where all creation begins. It is the ground from which your dreams grow and the sanctuary where your true power resides. Imagination is the most potent tool for creating the life you desire. It is the bridge between the unseen world of your thoughts and the tangible reality of your experiences. Every invention, innovation, and masterpiece began in the realm of imagination before it found expression in the physical world. It is not merely a fleeting daydream or idle fantasy, but the core faculty through which you shape your existence. Your imagination is the workshop of your mind, where you mold and refine the blueprint of your life. The power of imagination lies in its ability to transcend limitations. Unlike the analytical mind, which operates within the boundaries of what is known and logical, imagination ventures into the infinite. It sees possibilities where the logical mind sees obstacles. It allows you to experience a future reality as vividly as the present moment, collapsing the gap between desire and fulfillment. In imagination, time and space dissolve, and you step into the realm of creation, where all things are possible. The process begins with clarity. To use imagination as a tool for manifestation, you must know what you want. Vague or conflicting desires yield scattered results. Instead, choose a single, clear vision and focus your imagination on it. Close your eyes and picture yourself already living the life you desire. Engage all your senses, see the details, hear the sounds, feel the emotions, and even smell the scents of this new reality. Make it as real and vivid as possible, as though you are no longer imagining but truly experiencing. Imagination is not about escaping reality, it is about creating it. When you imagine your desired outcome with conviction, you are not merely indulging in fantasy. You are planting the seeds of your future in the fertile soil of your consciousness. Each time you return to this mental image, you water those seeds, nurturing them until they grow into tangible experiences. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between imagined and actual events. When you imagine with feeling and repetition, the subconscious accepts it as fact and works to align your external reality with this internal truth. Feelings are the lifeblood of imagination. A mental picture without emotional engagement is like a seed without water. It remains dormant and unproductive. When you imagine, it is crucial to feel as though your desire is already fulfilled. Allow the emotions of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction to arise naturally as you immerse yourself in the vision. These feelings amplify the power of your imagination, infusing it with the energy needed to bring your desires to life. Imagination also demands faith. To imagine is to trust in the unseen, to believe in the reality of what is not yet visible. Faith is the anchor that keeps you rooted in your vision, even when the outer world gives no indication of change. It is the quiet assurance that what you have imagined is already in the process of becoming. This faith transforms imagination from mere visualization into a creative act of power. Imagination does not operate in isolation, it works in harmony with your beliefs and actions. As you imagine your desired reality, notice any resistance or limiting beliefs that arise. These are opportunities to realign your subconscious mind. Replace doubts with affirmations of faith, and align your actions with the reality you are creating. When your imagination, beliefs, and actions are in harmony, manifestation becomes effortless. Imagination is the key to conscious creation. It is the faculty that enables you to shape your world from the inside out, turning intangible dreams into tangible realities. When used with clarity, feeling, persistence, and faith, imagination becomes the most powerful force in your life. It is the canvas upon which you paint your desires, the soil in which you plant your dreams, and the bridge that carries you from where you are to where you wish to be. At the heart of faith lies conviction. It is a state of certainty that what you seek already exists, even if there is no tangible proof to support it. This conviction does not waver in the face of doubt or contradiction. It is rooted in the understanding that reality is shaped from within. Faith is not blind optimism, but an active choice to trust in the power of creation that operates through you. It acknowledges that while logic can guide you in practical matters, it is the unseen forces, your beliefs, intentions, and imagination that truly shape your destiny. Faith beyond logic requires you to release the need for control. The mind often demands answers, timelines, and guarantees, clinging to the familiar territory of logic. But faith asks you to surrender this need, to trust in a higher order that operates beyond the mind's comprehension. It is in this surrender that you open yourself to miracles. When you let go of the how and focus instead on the what, you create space for unseen pathways and opportunities to emerge. Faith is the willingness to walk forward, not because you see the entire path, but because you trust that the next step will reveal itself. Doubt is the greatest obstacle to faith. It is the voice of the logical mind, questioning, analyzing, and often dismissing what cannot be proven. While doubt may arise, faith beyond logic does not engage with it. It does not argue or seek validation, it simply persists. Faith is the still, quiet assurance that remains steady in the face of doubt. It is the unwavering belief that no matter how things appear, your desires are already on their way to fulfillment. This kind of faith also requires patience. Logic often demands immediate results, measuring progress by external outcomes. Faith, however, operates on a different timeline, one that is not bound by human constraints. It trusts that the process of manifestation unfolds perfectly, even if it appears slow or uncertain. Patience is not passive waiting, it is an active state of trust, knowing that every moment brings you closer to your desires. It is the calm assurance that the seeds you have planted will bear fruit in their own time. Faith beyond logic is not limited to grand ambitions or extraordinary circumstances. It applies to every aspect of life, from the simplest desires to the most profound transformations. It is the power that sustains you through challenges, the light that guides you through uncertainty, and the strength that carries you forward when logic suggests giving up. It is a daily practice, a commitment to trust in the unseen forces that work on your behalf. This faith is transformative. It shifts your focus from external circumstances to your inner state, reminding you that the world reflects your beliefs, not the other way around. It empowers you to live with purpose and intention, unshaken by temporary setbacks or appearances. When you cultivate faith beyond logic, you become a co-creator of your reality, tapping into the infinite potential within you. Faith is not about denying logic, but recognizing that logic alone cannot encompass the fullness of life. It is the willingness to believe in what is yet to be seen, to trust in the power that moves mountains and manifests dreams. Faith beyond logic is the bridge between the possible and the impossible, the key to creating a life that surpasses even your greatest expectations. Gratitude as completion is the recognition that everything you desire has already been fulfilled, even before it manifests in the physical world. It is the understanding that gratitude is not simply a reaction to receiving, but a powerful force that aligns you with the fullness of your desires. To be truly grateful is to feel complete in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. It is an acknowledgement that everything you need is already available to you, not as a future event, but as an eternal truth. At its core, gratitude as completion is the deep knowing that the universe is always working in your favor. This perspective shifts your mindset from one of lack or desire to one of abundance and fulfillment. Instead of waiting for the manifestation of your desires to feel grateful, you express gratitude in advance, as if your desires have already been realized. This act of gratitude serves as a signal to the universe that you are in alignment with your highest good, creating the space for your desires to flow into your life with ease. This kind of gratitude is transformative because it moves beyond mere acknowledgement of what you have received and into a state of complete acceptance. When you feel grateful for what you already have, you affirm that you are whole, complete, and worthy in this very moment. You no longer define yourself by what you lack or by what has not yet come into being, but by the truth that you are already whole. This shift in perception is what allows you to experience your desires in the present, and not merely in some distant future when they arrive. Gratitude as completion is a powerful tool for manifestation because it activates the feeling of having, which is the key to attracting what you desire. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. When you feel grateful as though your desires have already been fulfilled, you align yourself with the energy of abundance. This energy then draws to you the circumstances, opportunities, and people that reflect the very thing you are grateful for. In essence, gratitude becomes a magnet for your desires, pulling them into your experience with effortless precision. Feeling gratitude as completion also strengthens your connection to the present moment. Instead of focusing on what is missing or what needs to change, you immerse yourself in the beauty of now. In this state of presence, you are able to recognize the subtle blessings that already exist around you. Gratitude for the present moment shifts your awareness from future aspirations to the richness of the current experience. It fosters a sense of peace, contentment, and wholeness that becomes the foundation for further manifestation. This process of feeling grateful in advance, as though your desires are already fulfilled, creates a powerful emotional charge. It is the emotional charge that breathes life into your desires, making them tangible in your experience. The more you focus on this feeling of gratitude, the more real it becomes in your life. You begin to notice synchronicities, opportunities, and small miracles that confirm that what you desire is already on its way. Gratitude as completion eliminates the waiting period between desire and manifestation, allowing you to feel as though your desires are already part of your reality. By consistently practicing gratitude as completion, you begin to reshape your beliefs about what is possible for you. You stop waiting for things to change in order to feel fulfilled, and you begin to experience fulfillment in the here and now. Your outer circumstances are no longer the determining factor of your happiness or sense of completeness. Rather, it is your inner state of gratitude that shapes your reality. The more you embody this feeling of completion, the more you attract experiences that reflect this state of wholeness. Gratitude as completion is a reminder that everything you desire already exists in the infinite realm of possibility. It is your awareness and ability to align with this truth that activates its manifestation in your life. When you practice gratitude from a place of completion, you are not merely waiting for something to happen. You are fully embracing the present moment, knowing that what you seek is already here, just waiting for you to recognize it. This practice also deepens your trust in the process of life. It is a declaration that you trust the universe to provide for you, that you trust in the timing of your desires, and that you trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Gratitude as completion is the highest form of trust because it acknowledges that everything is already perfect, even when it is not yet visible in your external reality. Gratitude as completion is the realization that you are already whole, and that all of life's abundance is available to you in every moment. It is the practice of stepping into the fullness of your desires as if they have already been realized. When you live from this place of gratitude, you create the conditions for your desires to manifest effortlessly and with ease. In this state of gratitude, you experience the profound truth that you are already complete and that everything you seek is already yours. In conclusion, the journey of manifesting multiple things at once, or any desire for that matter, begins with understanding and embodying key principles that align your inner world with the outer reality. By cultivating clarity of desire, embracing a unified feeling, and finding peace in inner silence, you allow your imagination to lead you to the life you seek. Faith beyond logic and gratitude as completion serve as the essential ingredients that will propel you toward your dreams, reinforcing the belief that everything you desire is already yours in the unseen. When you act from this state of alignment, you will notice the synchronicity and effortless flow of manifestation in every aspect of your life. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share these thoughts with you. May you walk forward in the unwavering belief that all things are possible when you align with your true essence. Keep the faith, trust the process, and always express gratitude, for in these actions lies the key to manifesting the life you desire.